Most men assume a woman will chase them if they pile on sweet words, compliments, or constant attention. They think effort alone is enough. But that's not how attraction works. It's never just the words. It's the energy behind them. It's the man speaking them. When a man talks from a place of steady confidence instead of insecurity or desperation, something shifts. His tone feels different. His presence feels different. His words sink deeper. A woman can feel that difference even if she can't explain it. It makes her relax around him, feel curious about him, and naturally draw closer. In this video, we're going to break down the exact phrases that spark that reaction, and more importantly, the calm, grounded mindset that makes those words actually mean something. No tricks, no manipulation. Just the quiet power of a man who knows himself, stays centered, and lets his truth speak for him. Welcome to Become Stoic. To our loyal subscribers, you are the heart of this brotherhood. If you're new, like, share, and subscribe. We dive into human nature and the psychology of female attraction. Let's begin. 1. Say this when she starts to pull away. Take all the space you need. Epictetus said that it's not events that trouble us, but the way we interpret them. And he was right. Most men fall apart the moment a woman becomes distant. They rush to fix things, they question everything, and they let fear do the talking. But a grounded, stoic man responds in a completely different way. He doesn't beg, chase, or panic. He simply says, take all the space you need. No anger. No guilt tripping. No hidden pressure. Just calm acceptance. Those words carry weight. They show her you're not clinging. They show her your peace isn't tied to her mood or attention. And that calm independence? It stands out. It makes her pause. It makes her wonder, why isn't he reacting like every other guy? That moment of curiosity is where the attraction resets, and often where it quietly begins again. 2. Say this when she starts testing you. You're allowed to feel that way. Seneca once said that the mind becomes unbeatable when we learn to master it. And that truth shows itself clearly in relationships. When a woman gets emotional, when she challenges you, questions you, or reacts out of frustration, most men immediately go into battle mode. They argue. They defend. They try to win. But a stoic man does something unexpected. He stays calm. He looks her in the eye and says, you're allowed to feel that way. No shouting. No defensiveness. No panic. Just steady validation. He's not agreeing with her accusations. He's not giving up his power. He's simply acknowledging her feelings without losing himself. And that moment changes everything. She suddenly feels seen, not because you surrendered, but because you didn't crumble. Your steady presence softens her. It disarms her. It makes her realize she's dealing with a man who can handle her storms without creating his own. That kind of emotional safety is rare. And once she feels it, she will naturally gravitate back toward you. 3. Say this when she's angry or overwhelmed. Let's talk when things are calm. Marcus Aurelius once said that we only truly control our own mind, not the chaos around us. And that wisdom applies perfectly here. When emotions rise, most men get dragged into the fire. They match her tone, they defend themselves, they push for answers in the heat of the moment. And before they realize it, the argument has turned into something neither person can control. A stoic man takes a different path. He doesn't chase the argument. He doesn't raise his voice. He doesn't let her emotions pull him out of character. Instead, he breathes, stays steady, and gently says, let's talk when things are calm. That isn't avoidance. It isn't weakness. It's leadership. It's choosing clarity over chaos. And women feel that difference instantly. Because deep down, every woman wants a man who can remain centered when she can't. A man who doesn't get swept away by the moment. A man who protects the peace between them instead of feeding the fight. When she sees that you're choosing calm over conflict, your emotions over the argument, she feels something far deeper than attraction. She feels safe. She feels understood. She feels like she can trust you with her heart, not just her words. And that trust is what makes her come closer every time. For, say this when she complains, tests you, or tries to pull your attention off balance. I'm focused on what I can control. Epictetus taught that real freedom comes from letting go of everything outside our power. And in relationships, that wisdom becomes even more valuable. When she starts complaining, when she pokes at you to get a reaction, or when she slips into emotional games, most men get pulled in immediately. They try to fix everything. They over-explain. They defend themselves to prove a point. A Stoic man does the opposite. He doesn't get dragged into the storm. He doesn't let guilt or drama shift his energy. He stays steady, grounded, and present. Then he calmly says, "I'm focused on what I can control." Those words aren't cold. They're not dismissive. They're a sign of strength. They show her that your peace is not up for negotiation. They show her that you don't react just because she wants a reaction. They show her that your direction matters more than distractions. And the moment she feels that, truly feels it, her whole instinctive response changes. She realizes your life doesn't spin around her emotions. She sees that you move with intention, not impulse. And that kind of centered energy creates something powerful in her: curiosity, respect, and a surprising pull toward you. Women chase the man whose inner world is steady, whose mind isn't tossed around by moods or tests. Your calm becomes security, and security to her feels irresistible. 5. Say this when she asks, "What are you looking for?" Peace, not problems. Seneca once said that if you want to be loved, love with intention. Love with clarity. And that truth matters when a woman is trying to understand you. When she asks what you want, she's not just making conversation. She's testing your mindset, your maturity, and your emotional direction. Most men panic. They try to impress her with long explanations. They talk about their past relationships, their achievements, their dreams. They throw too much at her, hoping it makes them look desirable. But a grounded man keeps it simple. He looks her in the eye and says, "Peace, not problems." Those 3 words hit differently. They stop her for a moment because she's used to men who want chaos, excitement, or someone to soothe their own emptiness. She's used to men who chase drama without realizing it. But a man who values peace? A man who protects his inner world? That's rare. When she hears that, she suddenly understands that your time isn't cheap. Your heart isn't open to just anyone. Your peace is something she has to earn, not something she can just walk into. And that realization shifts her energy instantly. She becomes more intentional around you. She becomes softer, more respectful, more curious. She pays attention to her own behavior because she knows you won't tolerate unnecessary chaos. And without even noticing it, she begins chasing the calmness you carry, because peace is contagious, memorable, and incredibly attractive in a world full of noise. So remember this: it's never the clever lines or polished words that make a woman chase you. It's the energy underneath your words. It's the tone, the calmness, the steadiness she feels when you speak. When your voice carries certainty instead of fear, when your presence feels peaceful instead of desperate, you become the kind of man she can't easily forget. A Stoic man never begs for affection. He doesn't compete for attention. He doesn't perform to be liked. He attracts love simply by being rooted in who he is, steady, clear, and centered. Women feel that. They notice it immediately. It's rare, and rarity is magnetic. So the next time you speak to her, forget trying to impress her. Don't rehearse lines in your head or scramble for the right thing to say. Instead, speak from a place of stillness. Speak from self-respect. Speak from control, not confusion. Because when your energy is calm and grounded, even your silence carries meaning. Even your pauses speak for you. And that quiet strength will always draw her closer than any perfectly crafted line ever could. Tell us the truth in the comments. Have you ever tried any of these lines on a woman? And what was the outcome? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. You don't want to miss out on more fun and educational videos on this channel. This channel is for you, so make sure you subscribe.